Welcome back, guys. This is part 2 of the weapon creation tutorial, and today we're going to be talking about material maps. But first, I want to let you know I forgot to tell you what to save the stuff as in the first video, so I'm going to show you right now. When you save your creations, you need to save them in as a cubicle binary .qb. If you don't save them like this and you submit them in a different format, they're not going to accept them. So you have to save them like this. Okay? So yesterday we saved it like this yesterday. This was just to save it for now. But there is actually a naming convention to save these files as. Okay? Now it goes the type of weapon you created, which we're going to use a staff, so we're going to save it as staff, and then underscore, and then you need to pick a name of whatever you want your staff to be, like cool staff. That's what my staff's name I would like to be. Underscore, and then you have to put your in-game name. Mine is Derek XEC. So you can save it like that. Make sure it's a .qb. Okay, and hit save. You're going to save all your material maps like that too. So you're just going to add something else onto the end of each material map to show that it's that material map. So let's get started. Now we're gonna use it on the staff. I changed the colors of the staff a bit so you can see what each feature we changed does. We'll use a different feature on each color. Okay, so let's get started. Let's go over here and duplicate this one for the first map. Move this one all the way over here so we can see the different maps when we create them. Now, go into the matrix. Now we're going to look up the colors for the type map. You can use any of these three. You can use all three of them if you need to use something from each map, or if you're not going to have anything that's transparent, you don't need the alpha map. You can just leave that off. Or if you don't have anything that's going to be solid or glass or tiled or anything like that, you can leave the type map off. Okay, so you only use the maps that you need stuff from. Okay, so we're going to do the type map first, which is this one. Now, you only change the voxels that you don't, or that you want to change. Everything else is going to be solid by default on your type map. Okay, so whatever you want glass, change that to glass. Whatever you want tile glass, change that to tile glass, glowing glass, solid glass, and then leave everything else just the way it is. Okay, so we're gonna try let's do a glowing solid. Okay, I guess we'll do the tip. The tip right here will be glowing solid. Okay, and the rest we'll just leave alone for this one. So the color for glowing solid is 25500. 25500. Now you're going to color every voxel that you want to be a glowing solid with this 25500. Okay, so we're going to do the head of the wand. And make sure you get everything you want colored. The rest you don't touch. Okay, spin it around here. Okay, looks like we got everything there. Okay, the head is the only thing that's going to be glowing solid. Okay, now this pink voxel here, the attachment point, you're never going to change that. That has to stay pink in every map and the normal mesh. Okay, so you're never going to change this pink one. Never, ever, ever. Okay, so I guess that's good. We'll just make the the head glowing solid, and that's it for the type map. You can mess around with these, just make whatever you want to see which ones you want, see what you like, what you don't like. Now go back out to model. Now we're going to save this, and this is how we're going to save it. We're going to name it the same as the first one, but we're going to add underscore, and then since we just made a type map, we're going to add T to it, and that's it. That's for type map. When you do the alpha map, you add an A. When you do the specular map, you add an S. So this is our type map. We're going to save that in the same place we saved the other one, the original. You can leave all this stuff default. We'll slide that over. Now we'll make another duplicate of this one with the first one again, so we can create our next map, which is going to be an alpha map. So we use these colors to make the stuff transparent or not transparent. If you don't want it transparent, use this one. Okay? 255, 255, 255. If you want it a tiny bit transparent, you're going to use 240, 240. If you want it fully transparent, 16, 16, 16. This is the only case you're allowed to use under 20, 20, 20. Okay? So let's go into the matrix. Notice how we got the beginning thing. So let's do we'll try 80, 80, 80. Get some decent transparency going. Let's go back here and pick it. 80, 80, 80. So we're going to color the voxels that we want. Here, transparent, okay. Let's do this part of the shaft. So all these are going to be transparent. Well, not fully transparent, but as transparent as we want it. Okay. That's good enough for this one. There's a lot of stuff on the specular map that I'll show you. But really, transparency, I mean, you can only... one transparency shows all of them, really. So let's go back out and save that. Give it the same name, except remove the T and add an A. We're doing the alpha map, so you want an A on the end instead of a T. Okay. Save that. Hit OK. Now move that over. We're going to copy this last one again for the specular map now. Okay. Go to the matrix. Now, this is a decent one because you can have metal, water, or iridescent, or rough. The default is rough, so whatever you leave is not going to matter if you don't change it. So let's do some metal, water, and iridescent and see how it looks like. Yeah, we got 3, so we can do one of each. So the metal is 0, 1, 28, 0. Let's go down here and change it. 0, 128, 0. Now we can, I guess we can make this the metal part right here. Make that metal right there. And then we can do watery. Let's try, maybe we won't do water. We'll just do iridescent. Iridescent, if you don't know, it changes colors when you look at it at a different angle. If you want to see water, you can check out water on your own. You'll know how to do it, so you can check out anything you want. 128 by 128, 0 is what we want for iridescent. Okay. So we're going to go back here. 128, 128, 0, right? Yep, okay. So we're going to color this one, these iridescent, and we'll go for these two. Yeah, we'll do this much and then we'll leave this so you can see that it's solid still. Okay. Let's let's go back out to the model. We'll save that, and this time we'll remove the A and add an S. So you got your type map, well, your original, your type map, your alpha map, and here's your specular map. I'm going to save that. Now we have our 4 types of maps here. Each does a different thing. And since this video is getting a little long, in the next video, the last video, I'll show you how to put it in game and test it out. Okay? I hope you guys learned everything pretty good. Just test out, see what you like, check out everything, see what everything does, and you should be good to go. It's not that hard. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next tutorial, and have a good one. Hey guys, welcome to the last tutorial in this set. Today we're going